and you want to add a tab for tenants.
Correct.
Okay. So the way that gets done is I'm going to log into my website that I can fiddle with. So add new page.
Hang on. How did you do that? So
Under pages, we'll come back to the menu because
okay,
we
I
got to
see it.
do some other things first.
Okay.
Okay. So I go to pages, add new, and I just right clicked, and I'm going to add another one actually. So I'm going to add two. So I'm going to add a tenants page. Okay. So for now, and this is going to be pay rent. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So for now, what I'm going to do is publish this one. Well, sorry. So pay rent online is going to be for a tenant, and I want this to go to Rent Cafe. Now, these guys have just a general link to Rent Cafe, but I believe these guys have, yeah, they have a different service or a different portal page that goes a little where you have an email and password. This, in my opinion, is the one you want to go to, not what these guys are taking them to, which is just the
Yeah.
general rent page. You want to get people to this page, which is more direct.
I got you.
Okay. So going back to here though, so tenants visit Rent Cafe. So I'm going to put in here this link. So I go copy this link. And then I want to make this a link. So I highlight this link. I go to this chain link, and then I put that link in there. And then that's my link to go to Rent Cafe. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to publish this page. And then I may want to have some other stuff on this page. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to do a couple things. Below a list of services for renters. So I'm going to do that. And then let's say file a maintenance report or something, request.
Right. Okay.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I have two things. So I have the link and then file a maintenance request. I could make this a bullet. Let's just see, bullet. And then, come on, get rid of that. There. So list the services for renters, pay rent online, file a maintenance request. And then just for the short term, I don't have a form set up yet for that. So for now, I'm just going to take that. What I could do is put in a form that this links to, but I also have a page for contact, so I could just put in contact, and this goes to my contact page on my website, and then I'm done. Okay. So those are my two bullet lists of what's on my page. All right. So where I'm going, you'll see how this comes together in a second.
Okay.
And then this one is my actual pay rent online. This is going to go to the Rent Cafe. So I'm putting this link in twice for a reason, and I'll show you here. So I'm going to publish this one. And this one's already published. So I'm updating it. Now I want to get these on my website.
Yes.
Okay. So I go down to Appearance, Menus, and notice I'm on my right page. I'm on the right menu again. But notice now over here where I have pages, I have tenants and I have the pay rent online page. Okay. I want to add these to the menu and I scroll down. There they are. Well, I want this tenants link to be my main link on the menu. And I want this pay rent underneath it, like that.
Okay.
Okay. So now and while I'm here, I'm noticing I don't like this sign in because that could be, I'm going to move that just because I want to move it. And I actually want to change the name of it. So I'm going to change this to say, my saved info or something, right? So I'm changing that. And now I hit save menu. And if I go to my site and refresh, now we see my saved info and then tenants. And when I mouse over tenants, I have pay rent online.
So ask him what if
Okay,
you want to put
I
it
see
under
that.
an existing.
And then you click on that, and that link should go right there, right?
This link will go to the page that says pay rent online.
Okay.
So it goes to this page. And then I click visit Rent Cafe and boom, it takes me right there. That's one way to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Now, why did I put it on this tenants page? Because a lot of times people just come and they click that top one. So sometimes web designers, they make these blank and you can't click them. I want people to click it. So when I click it, they can also pay rent online here or file a maintenance request. So for here, I'll put a little there, I'm paying my rent. And then here, file a maintenance request, boom. And then that goes to my contact page, which could be set up as a maintenance request page.
Right.
So that's how you set that up. I mean, I could see using our campaign builder for, let's say you had 10 renters, right?
Right.
You could have 10 renters where you send them a monthly link to remind them to pay their rent. And the campaign is a rental campaign. Man, I just came up with that. I like it. So they don't have to remember. You're just dropping the reminder into their inbox, 5 days before rent's due or 2 days or whatever. Hey, your rent's due. Here's the link to the portal. And you're making it super easy for them to pay. But that could be a campaign in the campaign builder. For your homeowners that own those rentals, because I'm thinking you're doing property management for houses that are rented, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So for all your homeowners, you could certainly have campaigns going to them saying, "Hey, here's the activity going on in your neighborhood for homes that have sold." And quite frankly, you could turn around and say, "Hey, here's a link to all the competing rentals within a 4-mile radius of your property. Here's what they're all going for. Here's all the 4-bedroom rentals going, and that's the rent that's being charged, right? I mean, there's tons of things you could send an owner of a property to let them know that you've got the rent priced accurately.
I like it. I'm writing stuff down here.
Yeah, I actually like those ideas too. Rental campaign. And to those renters, you could send them a campaign, and hey, if you thought about buying a house, send it to them quarterly or something. You could do something like that.
Or maybe when their lease is about to expire, like 90 days or something.
Yeah.
Are you ready to buy a house type thing?
Yep. Okay, so does this help you?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hopefully it gives you some ideas to think about and how you can use the campaign builder in a more broadened way, actually.